To the story next, and it's a town known for its National Arts Festival, but also long-standing water issues. Makhanda is making headlines once again, but for a different reason. At the old Black Power Station, the Makhanda recycling project is transforming waste into opportunity. The locals there are being trained to recycle plastic, glass, even drain waste, and some of it's being turned into paving blocks. And since the project was launched, the litter along riverbanks and landfill waste has significantly decreased. Newzroom Afrika Sipha Kema is live at the recycling site with more. Sipha, good morning. It's just so interesting to see what else Makhanda has been up to against all of the negative headlines we've seen recently.
Absolutely, Iman. I mean, when we look at projects such as these ones, which are community-driven projects, it's very important to highlight the work done by the community, but also by the National Arts Festival, because it's not just about the National Arts Festival that happens once a year, but a long-standing commitment in ensuring that they empower the community of Makhanda, Iman. Now, as you can see, I'm holding a brick here, and you must be wondering, why am I holding a brick? Well, as you mentioned, that part of the recycling that happens across this town comes here. The waste that they collect, the bottles, the plastics that's collected. I mean, if you look at also the landfill sites in Makhanda, they're not as full as they used to be. And if you walk around Makhanda now, it's looking cleaner than before, and it's all because the waste that gets collected around the town is brought then here to create this brick. Now, to tell us more about this, I'm going to bring in Hilton from the National Arts Fest. Now, he is the project manager and coordinator from the Social Empowerment Fund. Hilton, I mean, this is amazing. I'm holding a brick made out 80% plastic and glass.
Correct. Thank you so much. Yes, we do a lot of this now, taking away from the landfill. We have 1,600 people working for the project. So we have used them. We looked to see what we could do to stop going to landfill. So we took all the plastic, the glass, the everything away, and worked out how we could do it. So over the last 6 months, 7 months or so, we've produced this paver now. So we've decided that this is what we're going to do. So we have glass, plastic, and then we have a slight topping.
Now, is there any way that you're thinking of growing this program, seeing as how successful it's become in Makhanda with creating jobs, but also the environment? The town is looking a lot cleaner now.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have the intention of going a lot bigger once we can get more machinery. Our biggest problem is 80% of our budget goes on wages and 20% is non-wage. So all of the machinery we buy, everything we do, has to come out of the non-wage budget. So we're looking, as we're doing the work, we are looking to now getting people to sponsor into us. We never ever take cash for anything, but we are very happy to take materials, and that's part of what we're doing now. So as we get more machinery, we have a much bigger site that we can set up a proper factory, and we can get into the thousands every day of producing these.
Now, I just want to quickly, Iman, take us through the technical part of creating these bricks and these pavers that are currently being done here. Now, the machine, we've switched it off because it is a bit loud, but I think if we can switch it on, and then we're able to see how exactly they formulate and also grind the plastic together before it gets into that machinery where they can mold it together with the glass to then create this. Now, right here, as I'm going to be bringing you a portion of this plastic, this is how it looks like after the machine is able then to grind it. It grinds it into these small little particles there, and thereafter it's then moved into the second machinery. Now that machinery together is mixed with the glass, if I'm correct, Hilton.
That's correct. Yes, that's correct. So we put it through, first of all, the shredder. We put it through, this is the compactor, the blue machine is the compactor. We compact all the plastic, so it's about 1/10 of the size it is, it's a whole bottle. It then goes through the shredder, we cut it into pieces. It then goes through the first phase of the plastic and gets shredded again, then into this machine, and it gets chipped smaller, and then finally into this little hammer mill. and it comes out as this, but even better. Yeah.
Wow.
It's even fun.
That is amazing. But, you know, Iman, we're not just going to stop with the technical side of things and the environment. We're also going to see how it's assisted the community and the people that now depend on this factory and as well as this project to put food on the table.
It's so exciting. I'm almost loath to leave you, Sipha. I love to see how things go from just that raw material, the entire process, the refining and compacting process, to what we see you holding ultimately, that brick in your hand, and also looking forward to hear more about the community impact. Really something to celebrate this morning where you are. And this is all the stuff that's in the environment there. And as you heard from the guest who's spearheading that program together with the community, the landfill is less and the town itself, Makhanda, looking much cleaner.